and tectonically active places in the world. You know, that's why they, for thousands of years, have built their houses out of paper and balsa wood, so they don't fall on them and kill them. So, you know, kind of saying, well, if there's ever an earthquake or a event here, it must be hard. And we do have the former Secretary of Defense, William Cohen, admitting they have earthquake weapons. And so we have to look at that, but I appreciate your call. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, with the Mark Dice clip where he tried to pay $1,400 in gold for a $2 in tacos, 2 tacos at Taco Bell, and they didn't want it. We're going to play that when we come back.
We're on the march. The Empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
You may be arrested and/or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on Earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
When you're out on the road, the last place you want to be is on the road. But if the unfortunate happens, you'll be glad you were wearing diamond gussets.
There's a place down in Tennessee where they make blue diamond gusset jeans. They so pride in every stitch, guarantee you love the way they fit. They put a diamond gusset in the crotch where you need it most. Blue diamond gussets got it, others don't.
We turn jeans inside out. Diamond gusset jeans. Made in the USA with unparalleled quality. Our Defender motorcycle jeans combine gusset comfort with Kevlar protection, so you can ride all day with confidence. Order yours at gusset.com. Diamond gusset jeans got it, others don't.
This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365.
My name's Mark Dice. I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions have an echo in so much space. And when you're out there without care, yeah, I was out of touch.
Okay, folks, we're going to play about a minute and a half clip with Mark Dice, author of Big Brother, The Orwellian Nightmare Come True. His new book available at Infowars.com, where he tried to go to a California Taco Bell with a $1,400 pure U.S. Eagle legal tender $50 gold coin. That's what its face value is, but it's worth $1,400 in real numbers. And for 2 tacos totaling $2, and they did not want the gold coin. He tries to give the gold coins away, and people don't want them. They seem to be afraid of them. And even the Wall Street Journal reported when private money becomes a felony offense, that's the Wall Street Journal, producer of Liberty Dollars is found guilty, and they said he is a domestic terrorist. The Southern Poverty Law Center hailed it and said that they had called him a domestic threat before, and they're very glad that he's been convicted of doing something totally legal. And did we ever find the article I mentioned of the man arrested for using $2 bills at Best Buy? I want to... Yeah. Put that on screen once he gets up here. We're going to Bernard von NotHaus here in just a moment. But first, let's play this Mark Dice clip.
Dice, and I'm at the Taco Bell drive-thru right now where I'm going to try to purchase my 99-cent taco with a 1-ounce gold coin worth about $1,400. This is an American Eagle gold coin. It's legal tender for $50. It's a $50 coin, but the gold content is worth now about $1,400, and of course it's ludicrous to try to spend one of these anywhere for the $50. And the point is, of course, to show that most people have no idea what gold is worth or anything. Hopefully the people at Taco Bell won't. Otherwise, this is going to be the most expensive taco in history.
Hey, it's 108.
All right. How about a 1-ounce gold coin? Accept 1-ounce gold coins at Taco Bell?
Is this how much is...
So 1 ounce.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
You don't think so? Well, here, I have a couple of Federal Reserve notes. Would you rather have these instead?
Yes.
Okay. Who needs a...
You should keep that as collection.
Who needs a 1-ounce gold coin these days, you know? That's a good point. Who needs... I should keep that as a collection, she said.
Any hot sauce?
No, thanks.
Okay. Here
Great.
you go.
Awesome.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Oh, boy. Well, thankfully, she thought it was best that I keep my 1-ounce gold coin. Obviously, having no idea what it's worth. And I don't know if it picked up the audio, but I asked, would you rather have these, $2 bills? Would you rather have these 2 $1 bills? And she said yes.
All right. Now, we're joined by Bernard von NotHaus, who for more than 15 years, that's how long I've seen the gorgeous gold and silver coins out there, publicly saying the dollar's going to be devalued. We need to get alternative currencies going. Montana's moving ahead. South Carolina, with their state legislatures to issue their own currencies. Dozens of cities for hundreds of years and currently in the U.S. have their own script that are used and accepted by businesses. When you go to a Dave & Buster's or something to eat dinner and play video games with your children or basketball or foosball, you give them cash and they put it on a digital card. That's a way of transferring or barter. But even the Wall Street Journal said, wow, this jury didn't know anything. And they said when private money becomes a felony offense, this is very dangerous. We'll also put on screen, I see these reports every few months, if you at Putt-Putt Golf or at Best Buy, you happen to get some $2 bills with Declaration of Independence on the back, you go try to buy it, they arrest you, and you go to jail, and then they continue to charge you. And they've got juries ready to send you to prison. And because once they arrest you, they can't say they're wrong. And expanding on this, they went on to say, and we'll go through the court filing, that he is a terrorist. So it's not only counterfeiting to publicly say we have an alternate silver and gold currency, but it is illegal, I guess, to then criticize the Federal Reserve. We had Peter Schiff on earlier, who's very worried about this, and Ron Paul earlier, the congressman, was on with us, saying that he's concerned about him coming after gold and silver. And the canary in the coal mine was Bernard von NotHaus, and he's now been convicted. They're trying to confiscate $7 million of other people's silver and gold that they'd already bought and he was sending to them. Bernard, good to have you on with us.
It's a pleasure, Alex.
Well, I've never talked to such a rascally criminal before. I interviewed you many years ago. You run other big, private, very popular collector coin mints. Tell us what happened and how you're the evil terrorist now.
Well, just to clarify about the terrorist thing, Alex, first, well, I'm not evil, but I am unique. That's what Ann Tompkins referred to me as. I am a unique terrorist. And the reason I would have to be a unique terrorist, even in her book, is because when you look at the different elements that make up the charge of terrorism, violence is one of the requirements. So if I have never shown any violence, I've not had any history of violence, there's no violence at all. So for them to charge me with terrorism, I would have to be not only unique, but they would have to bring out a whole brand new law. So this is a lot of saber rattling on the part of the government because I'm not a terrorist, but they sure in hell would like for me to.
And by the way, briefly tell us your history. I remember decades ago seeing your TV ads on. There's many other companies, but you had one of the most prominent. It was the Hawaiian Mint, correct? Putting out other collector coins. I mean, thousands of companies do this.
Oh, yes, right. I was the co-founder of the Royal Hawaiian Mint. That was 36 years ago. So I have a long history of deviant counterfeiting operations, Alex.
But, I mean, wait a minute. I see commemorative coins all the time for Obama put out by, again, how many private mints are there out there? I mean, this is not illegal, but I guess now it is.
No, it's not illegal, and I wasn't a counterfeiter the last 36 years either. I was just joking about that, Alex.
Of course.
There is, well, a loose number, but around a dozen or so, give or take, a few on each side. But there's a dozen, maybe 15 private mints in the United States. And the Royal Hawaiian Mint was a private mint. Was one of the private mints.
Well, let's go back to the beginning. When did you start the Liberty Dollar? When did I know a few years ago they came after you? Now they've, quote, convicted you. But I've seen people convicted for illegal firearms as well because some of these juries aren't too informed. But, I mean, let's break down what's happened to you. Are you going to jail? Are you appealing? Where is this going?
Yeah, ditto on all those. Just to give you a real quick scenario, Liberty Dollar was first issued on October 1st, 1998. At the time that there was a $10 silver Liberty, they were $7.50. The highest that has ever sold for on eBay, not to me, but somebody else bought one for $7.50. It went for $825 for 1 ounce silver Liberty.
No, I routinely see them for a couple $100 on there. Now, my memory serves, you put out some earlier silver coins, because I remember there was an earlier incarnation of this in, like, the mid-'90s that I got from you.
Nope, not like this.
But you were putting out coins before, though, so it must have been one that was similar.
I never have put out a coin, because a coin is something issued by the government.
A round.
Well, we like to call them silver liberties, because round is kind of like calling you hey. And you probably wouldn't like me to call you hey, would you, Alex?
Okay, well, you've got the floor, then. Break down the intricacies of all of this.
What do you mean by that? Just,
I mean, the most important info for folks to know of what's happened to you.
Well, what's happening is that they raided Liberty Dollar. They confiscated everything. They arrested me and they convicted me. And they're trying to abscond with 9 tons of gold, silver, and platinum and copper. And the vast majority of that, the way vast majority of that, matter of fact, almost all of it, is property owned by other third parties, either people who ordered products from Liberty Dollar and the orders weren't fulfilled because we were raided, or products that they bought in terms of digital and paper warehouse receipts, and they confiscated the gold and silver that backs that up. So if people really want to take action, then they should be emailing me, Bernard@libertydollar.org, and ask for the form that they need to send back to me from them, identifying themselves as interested parties. Otherwise, the bottom line is the government's going to steal your property. So, Alex, if you have any of those paper warehouse receipts, you should send me an email. I'll send you a quick little email back that you can then respond to me and identify yourself as an interested party.
And to be clear, I actually do have some of those somewhere in my office, because it was not only silver and gold coins, but just like other alternative currencies do, you also had receipts 100% backed up in silver and gold, and it was catching on. But if they tried to scare everybody